UAE is now offering more jobs to Emiratis. It seems even the universities, they are offering courses to encourage students to take up jobs. And this is also pressure by the government to ask private sectors to take in more Emiratis. Now, I see it as force feeding because it is much more cheaper to get someone who is from India, someone who is from Philippines, Pakistan, the third world countries, because those people are like, they're literally scared. They are afraid to lose their jobs. So with that fear factor, they would work, they would put their heart, their soul, they would work their ass off. But when you get someone who is a citizen of the country, who has a fuck you attitude, who's I'm local, my country, and they ask you 10 times more the salaries which they expect. I mean, you're killing the private business owners, you're killing the private companies just to fulfill the greed of these incompetent youngsters. As it is giving jobs to expatriates who are born and raised in UAE itself or the Middle East. They have a I know it all, I'm the Google generation, I'm super smart, I have amazing confidence, but I have no work experience. They don't give a fuck. So giving them a job itself is a big headache. Now, forcing companies to take Emiratis in the private sector, they are hurting the business community. So as for this article, it seems Rashid Al-Shamsi, who is the manager of Alumni and Career Office at Zayed University, says 80 of our students managed to get jobs in the last 100 days. So I see it as bad news. But for the economy, I guess they want to show a little bit of good news. Then you also have Sheikh Mohammed stating in this Arabian Business article that he commits to investing in UAE's younger generation on education training. They provide, free education. They try to provide world-class education by getting the best tutors from overseas. But as my experience and being in touch with the global instructors, professors, they say teaching the Emirati youth is it's a disaster in itself, because these kids, their parents pamper them, their parents support them. They can't even shout that, they can't even say anything to them, and they find it very tough to discipline these kids. And most of these young boys, I mean, they have their happy moments where they spend time together. It seems they even go to the washrooms together, and they wonder why they're going in pairs or together. Well, I'll leave it to your imagination to decide. Anyway, the UAE ruler is investing in the future of his youth. However, for their college, they never do it in Dubai, they never do it in UAE. They always go to the UK or the US, because that is where world-class education is. And another article that came out is Sheikh Mohammed gets the ball rolling on Emiratisation. He puts a letter stating that he wants more Emiratis to be in the workplace. Sheikh Sultan Al Qasimi, who is the ruler of Sharjah, he provided opportunities for 400 fresh graduates. I think that was in the government sector. But Sheikh Mohammed wants to make sure that people are absorbed even in the private sector. So some of the most favored areas where it seems the banking sector, they also have HR jobs. That is why I've always constantly told, if you are an expatriate and you're looking to get into HR or looking to get into any of these multinational companies or even government, especially government supported companies, they prefer to take Emiratis. The only point where they'll offer you jobs if you're an expatriate is if you're really good at your job, because I have helped a couple of people get jobs through their resumes or training for the interviews. They have got jobs, but it's an explicitly known fact that the packages that would be offered to them versus the packages that would be offered to locals, you would always see the Emirati local getting 3 times more than what you're getting, or at least double. Even though they're either junior than you, or they know less than you, or they're not as good as you. But then again, you can't do anything because this is their country and this is what they, it's like play the game with the way the rules are made. So Sheikh Mohammed sends another letter saying that he wants more jobs. 2018, 2017, they had made 6,000 Emiratis get jobs in the workforce. 2000, that is 2017, you had 6,000 jobs. 2018, 20,000 jobs. That is the following year. This year and the next year, they are hoping to reach 610,000. 6,000, 20,000, 500,000 plus. I think it's ridiculous. Personally, I see people getting jobs, leaving jobs, getting jobs, leaving jobs, getting jobs, leaving jobs. So it can be out of the 6,000, I would say at least 4,000 leave their jobs, check other jobs, and they prefer working in the government sector because they get bonuses every year. I know one of my friends who was working, a local guy who was working for Dubai. He used to get three months salary as a bonus. Okay, he used to always wait for that, and they would get many times during the year 3 months salary. Just imagine you getting 3 months salary just for within a month, just because they are doing well, and they only give this to locals. Okay, so that is why they prefer working in government sectors. Then they also give them holidays. They also have very flexible timings. You report to work early and you leave early. So 6 hours flat, you can go home. And obviously, being working in the government, a lot of perks, a lot of benefits, health, family, which a private company cannot give. So they prefer working in the government sector.